think Cutter Boley is going to be. Look, if he keeps progressing keeps, he was getting better. Okay, he was, he had problems on the road. He did win a road game. So he's been on the road in some. I mean, look, we played at Auburn. Yeah, I mean, where did we play? At South Carolina, at Georgia. I mean, look, I don't know what the schedule is for him, but yeah,
The
I mean,
schedule
he
next season
shouldn't
is
be in.
not good for him. This is one of the worst ASU schedules I've seen. I really am not looking forward to next season for them. I'm guessing they might go 6-6 or 7-5. They play at Texas Tech. They play at BYU. They play at Texas A&M in week 2. After week 2,
At Arizona.
they go to London to play Kansas, and that always screws with them because they got to go there. They land there like the day of. Uh, and then they
Doing
play
that.
at Arizona in the rivalry game. All of their really tough games are on the road. I think they could honestly go completely winless on the road. Their only road game that's easy looking is UCF. All the rest of them, and their home games look good. They should go. They might go undefeated at home, but all their road games are absolute. Just I would not want to play that schedule.
Do they have any running backs?
So
They just lost Raleek Brown to
Texas. So I am very curious how that's going to go. I think Texas A&M is going to embarrass them in week 2. It's not going to. I'm not looking forward to that. But
The other thing I was curious to ask about, Tom, is ASU's line, their offensive line, amazing at run blocking. I've watched them many times. They're great.
Sounds familiar.
Pass blocking, they're awful. Sam Levitt was running for his life. So you're telling me that Cutter not very good at scrambling or making plays. That concerns me a little bit.
He can move in the pocket, but he's not going to take off running like for 200 yard whatever. I think I saw somebody on Arizona State. I think then they had somebody.
That was Jeff Sims
200
against
yards
Iowa
rushing.
State. Yeah, he's in the.
Yeah, Sims. Okay, yeah, he's not. I watched that guy. Okay, he's not that guy. Yeah, you're not gonna. He's not. There. You shouldn't do. You could do a quarterback draw with him, and that's fine. But don't ask him to run outside. Outside zone run or quarterback bootleg.
Kind of like Mendoza.
My
don't
worry is
do
how
that.
much of a pocket he'll actually have because, they did not give their QBs very much of a pocket this year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, how about the receivers? Do you have anybody that can catch? Because
the receivers look good.
They got some guys.
They got 2 guys in the
Okay.
portal. One from Colorado. I think he was the second best wide receiver in the portal, or he might have been the first. And then they had like another guy ranked about 15th in the portal from where was he?
Okay,
from?
good.
They got probably did the best in the portal for receivers.
For skill position.
Okay, well then there you go.
Yeah. So I am.
If you give this guy some receivers and some time to throw, you're going to get what you paid for.
That's good.
You're going to get what you paid for.
But
if you don't, and you ask him to run like Sims, no, dude, it's going to go bad. So then you didn't get it. But yeah, if you give this dude, I don't know who the offensive coordinator, look, you're obviously going to tailor the offense for him like we did. And look, he's a pocket passer, man. He was a 5-star, or he's a 4-star, high 4-star, best quarterback in the state of Kentucky. Believe me, people are mad that he left, but he just, like I said, he's not going to run a power spread. He's going to play in a pocket. And if you can give him a little bit of a running game and a little time to throw, because he's played in some hard games. I mean, so yeah, he should be ready. He needs to learn how to win on the road, and he needs to keep improving because he was getting accurate. It's just those last 2 games, it just all fell apart, and it wasn't his fault. So throw those 2 games out.
He's going to have to learn real quick with that schedule. With Kentucky, who do you expect the next QB to be then?
Well, we got Minchie, a guy that's set in Notre Dame. So he's the big 5-star kid, and it was close, and he could have, people from Notre Dame were telling me he's a good kid. He could have won as many games as the starting quarterback did. So we paid some money for him, but that's our guy, Minchie. So he hasn't played. And, we bought a couple players, offensive lineman hadn't played, but they sat behind it. So we got one Tennessee guy that was the best left tackle, and then we got one guy that didn't play. So all these guys, we got a couple receivers played for UAB. Okay, man, that's UAB. That's not Southern. Okay, Southern Utah. We just signed a guy from Southern. I didn't know there was a Southern Utah. There's a Southern Utah.
SUU usually produces some high-end guys sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, well, this dude's like 6'4", and it's like, okay, I mean, I know the league they're in is a real small league because Eastern Kentucky's in there. I had to look it up. What? UAC? What is? But no. So look, we got some guys like, can he play in the SEC? Well, we're gonna find out. And that's probably what you guys have. You're going to find out. But don't, like I said, you give Cutter some time to throw in some receivers and let him work in the pocket. He can move well enough in the pocket and scramble well enough that he can not get sacked.
Yeah, with
So
with that schedule in front of him, if he gets 8 wins, I think he's great, honestly, because that schedule is looking really tough. Even for the Big 12, that schedule looks terrifying. They might have the worst schedule in the Big 12, quite honestly. The fact that they're all on the roads. But if he steals one at Kyle Field, in Lubbock, or in at Lavelle Edwards there, chance, then I will absolutely give him his flowers because that he deserves it if he wins one or maybe two of those. That would be crazy.
I see potential, guys. Like I said, he was going to stay here. If Stoops would have, he would still be here right now, and he would be our starting quarterback right as soon as we. Like I said, he's never went through camp as the starter. He's never went through. He went through as a with the second string. So get him in there, let him go through spring and fall with you guys, and be the starter. And then now it's a completely different thing.
That is